everybody, welcome to the episode of Realms of Conflict. I'm here with Mike.
Hey guys.
And he has brought in his dwarves, all updated for Age of Sigmar. I'll be facing on against him with my Azirian Thunderguard, which is my alliance of men, ogres, dwarves, elves, and Stormcast Eternals. And we're going to be playing a Lords of War format game, so 80 wound hard cap, 25 wound scroll cap, 1 to 3 heroes, and 0 to 2 monsters and 0 to 2 war machine keywords, unless it's a battery. And we'll be playing, a 80 wound game. So we're going to check out the mission we're going to be playing, the table, the armies, and then get started. All right, so here is my Azirian Thunderguard. We've got the we have Thunderstruck Brotherhood, basically. Lord Celestant, a unit of Retributors, a Lord Relictor, 2 big fat units of Liberators rather. One with a Grand Hammer and one with a Grand Blade, a unit of 3 Prosecutors, and the Thunderguard themselves. My Azirian Ogre Iron Guts, which will soon get command and a champion, but I haven't quite finished painting it yet. And then finally we have a Grey Wizard, an Empire Battle Wizard. He's my Frostgrave Wizard, being proxied in for a game, because I have a Battle Wizard I haven't quite painted yet, but I want to try these guys out with Wizarding support. So there it is. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 War Scrolls. 8 to 10 is what we're taking. I have 3 heroes, no monsters, no war machines. And here is Mike's Duardin with a special guest, the Green Knight, hanging out in here. That's right. So we've got one Burlock Grim Burlockson. It's Burlock Damonson's son. So Grim Burlockson. We have Ungrim Iron Fist, the Slayer King. His awesome Dragon Cloak, and we have the Green Knight as the 3 heroes. Then for the 2 war machines, we have a cannon and an organ gun. We have a big fat unit of Thunderers. We have a big fat unit of Slayers. We have a unit of Iron Drakes, unit of Hammerers with full commands, and a unit of Longbeards with commands. There it is, 80 wounds, 10 scrolls. We've got, it looks like 2 war machines and 3 heroes for the Duardin. So here's our 6-foot table set up for the Watchtower, the Battleplan, the Watchtower. It's a nice, simple game. We've diced off already, and the Duardin, will be garrisoning this Watchtower in the center. The primary victory condition is to hold the Watchtower at the end of the game, to have more units, basically, inside the Watchtower, or in the Watchtower. And the game can end during the end of the 3rd turn on. So end of the 4th turn on, we roll a dice, and a 4+, the game ends. So we do 3 full turns, then a 4th turn, and if at the end of the 4th battle round we roll a 4+, the game's over, and whoever holds this will win. The Assaulting Force, which is me, deploys their whole army within 12 of a table edge, and then gets to do their normal first turn. The returning sort of reinforcements should be the Duardin. They will move on, basically deploy within 6 inches of their table edge, and then I'll count as their move during the movement phase, during his first movement phase. The garrison, so the Duardin gets to choose who goes first during the first turn, and our additional abilities are, for the Invader, they can run and lure people out. So if a model is in terrain or unit's in terrain, and I can roll higher than their bravery on 2d6 in the command phase, my additional command ability for my general, he has to place that unit in open ground somewhere within 6 of that same terrain feature with lure. And then his one is reinforcements. His guys can run and charge in the same phase if you use that command ability. Everybody, the general, and everybody within 12 inches of him. So there it is. There is our table setup and layout. We will now deploy. Who's your garrison going to be?
I think Thunderers.
Makes sense.
I get first choice.
You do, that's right.
First turn, right?
First turn, yeah, you do Thunderers. And it can't be your general.
Thunderers, and my general is going to be Ungrim.
You don't have to decide yet. You declare that afterwards, but yeah.
No, whatever.
I think Grim's probably the obvious choice to go hang out with.
Grim's going to go in there, yeah.
Makes sense.
Sure.
All right, so 1 hero and 1 unit can garrison a Watchtower. They add extra 3 to their bravery as well during the turn because of the special rule for the scenario. So we'll set up and we'll be back in a second. All right, so here we are deployed. Mike actually changed his mind because he realized this was kind of a sacrificial lamb unit. So he's going to have the Iron Drakes be in the building instead and no hero. And that's his only setup right now during his first movement phase. His guys will set up within 6 of a board edge. I've got just the Iron Guts, my Wiz over here next to an Arcane Forest, my Lord Relictor and my Lord Celestant and a unit of Liberators. Everybody else, as they're part of a Thunderstruck Brotherhood, did not deploy and can come down during a subsequent movement phase 9 inches away from the enemy. So there we have it. I believe you get to choose who goes first.
I will go first.
You're going to go first? All right. And we'll move on to your movement phase. We did roll for terrain as well. We've got Inspiring Wood, Damned, Deadly. This one is Arcane, Sinister. The chapel has its own rules. Yep, that one's Damned, Mystical, Arcane, and Inspiring. For the Green Knight, on a 4+, he shows up. He does not. Force, we've got Grim, the Thunderers, the 2 War Machines, the huge brick of Slayers with the Hammers in behind, and then the Longbeards hanging out on the flank. That is your movement phase. You didn't have a hero phase, obviously, because nobody was on the table. So you could do, they could move if you want, or they could just start shooting.
They'll just They're just gonna shoot. They're not gonna move.
Sounds good. So here we have 4 shots of Drake guns going into my Iron Guts in the shooting phase. 3s, and then 3s to wound. Nothing. And then the Troll Hammer Torpedo hitting on...
3s.
Okay, so 3s. Wounding on...
3s. Yeah.
Is it Renda Bajillion? Doesn't wound. Around with the Drake guns, Troll Hammer won't shoot again, but they haven't moved, so they get to shoot twice. 2 hits, 3s to wound. 1 wound, 5+ save, because run -1 for the guts. Nope, take a wound, 3 wounds left. And it's going to take a shot into the guts.
So 2 shots.
Because you got 3 crew. 4. 1 hits, winning on a 2. Wounds, rend -1,000, I'm pretty sure.
2. -2.
So I get a 6. Nope, and you do D6 wounds. 5. So this guy's dead, and there's 2 wounds on the next one. No range charge. These guys will not take battle shock tests. They are courage or bravery 6. So that's 1 + 1 + 5 is 6 total, so no extra runaways. Alright, so top of 1, so it's Stormcast turn 1 now. We're going to start doing some movement. So let's start off with the Iron Guts, because we love the Iron Guts and they love us. And they're going to move up 6 to here. And go knock knock. Hero phase stuff. Yeah, okay, so he's going to do Lord of the Host, so no one within 24 who's a Stormcast takes Battle Shock. He's going to do Lightning Storm. 3+, he'll bring down Lightning Storm on the tower. He do, so it's D3 mortal wounds. So 3 Drakes explode, and they'll be -1 to hit this round. And we're going to cast a Fireball into that unit on a 7. Do you have anything to unbind?
Nope.
So sorry, it's a Mystic Bolt or whatever.
Okay.
So that's D3 mortal wounds. That's 2 more, so that's the unit. You get a 5+ save against that spell because of their dwarfiness, but no. So those guys get eaten by the Mystic Bolt. So now back to my movement phase. Yeah, let's just keep moving. So Iron Guts already moved. These guys are going to come up 5 and go get in some terrain. They're going to run actually. They get an extra 4. Why would I not run? Nelson's going to run. He goes 10 + 4 is 14. So that's going to be... Where do I want to be? Let's go 8. No, let's go 6 more. Put ourselves over here. Mr. Relictor is going to run. He's going to go 9 total. Just put himself in between here. The Wiz, what's the Wiz going to do? He's afraid he's going to get murdered by that cannon, which he very well might, but there's not a lot I can do to stop it. So he's just going to move. He's going to go in behind this tree and just kind of hide. I'm pretty sure we end the first battle round. I don't have any shooting that's in range, so he could do his Dragon Breath, but he ran. And so we'll go to battle round number 2. Phase. Who's doing what? Initiative. That's a thing.
You can get it.
I forgot. Well, you went automatically last time. I get a something on the ground. You get a 6. Probably won't get a 6. Now I got a 3. Over to you. So using the General's Command ability, which is Mr. What's his face? Ungrim Iron Fist. So Ungrim giving his command ability to the Slayers. They're going to get +1 to hit and wound in the combat phase. The Longbeards are going to grumble at the Slayers as well, and they're going to reroll 1s to wound now. Movements.
Yeah. So these guys are right now too far away, so let's get them closer. So
they're 4.
I have a funny feeling they will be eventually.
They're all done. Moving over to the Slayers.
So they're going to sound the advance, which means they can just move an auto 8.
Yep, so they basically get 4 automatically as their roll to run. And they got the other move.
Yeah, and then these guys will do the same thing.
Coming in behind with their hammers ready to do the counter-strike. Yeah. This is a great tactic in Age of Sigmar that people are starting to, I think, pick up on, which is layering. So you have a unit that kind of accepts the charge, and then a unit's within 3 to pile in when you get to pick a unit, and then slams into stuff. Here comes some Longbeards moving into the train. Get some bonuses to their saves. Movement done. Cannons are going to move it all. Organ's going to move it all. They can waddle up 3. Nope.
Let's see.
Yes, no, maybe so.
The
28.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to stay right there.
Sounds good. The Gut's going to get pounded.
Yeah.
Guns o'clock, so the Thunder's out of range, but the artillery battery obviously is in.
So
you know what you forgot though? Roll a 4+ in your movement phase for your Green Knight.
Oh, Green Knight, yeah.
He shows up.
There he is.
Ghost Knight's going right in. Gotta be 9 inches away.
This is 9, right?
Yeah, well, it's 8.
8.
And an extra inch. Yeah, you're good.
So,
It's guns o'clock. Now that the Green Knight's shown up to go harass me.
yeah.
So what else we got?
So we'll go Organ Gun
Into the Iron Guts. Poor Iron Guts.
So I'm going to load 3 barrels.
Really? Whoa. I've only got 10 wounds left.
Okay, maybe 2.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe just...
Hey, don't use my mind games, man. My mind games shouldn't work.
No, because they're the only target for the cannon as
That's
well,
true.
so I might as well just use 2.
Okay.
Make sure I get the shot. So just don't roll one. Which I did. So it's not
Never say that! So it's not doing anything this turn. And then Murdermouth cannons.
Well, it's not, but it's fine.
Force. 1 hit. There you go. And then wounds. Dozen wounds. That's what you get for deploying the Green Knight. That's what happens.
What I get for speaking before I roll.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The Green Knight's affecting your war machines, I guess. His prayers.
My luck with cannons at this location
is not spectacular.
Is not
spectacular. This is a no cannon zone unless they're my cannons. Apparently.
Really?
That's all that how that works. So you've got your shooting phase spectacularly over, unless Grim wants to do some shooting. He's got the Grudge Raker.
I think he's only 16.
And that's that. So it's on to charges. Who wants to charge, Mr. Green Knight?
Yep.
Go get him.
So I need a 9.
You need a 9. That's right. You have to be 9 away.
Let's make this happen.
Oh, not quite.
It was
So bottom of 2. Hero phase. Well, Lord Celestin's going to do his Lord of the Host once again, making everybody within 24 of him who's a Stormcast not take battle shock tests. And then we're going to drop the lightning. That's really the only thing that kills this guy. So at 3+, we'll put some lightning on the Green Knight. We do. D3 mortal wounds. 1 on a 6, he ignores it from his magic-eating shield. Nope, so he takes 1. Whiz, he's going to put some Mystic Shield on these on a 6. He does with the +1 from the Arcane Wood. So that's Mystic Shield. Hero phase over. Let's do some movement. The fatties are all within 6 of the building, so they're going to teleport inside and now be the building. Be the change you wish to see, fatties. The one's wounded. So the Lord Relictor, also within 6, is going to teleport in because 1 hero and 1 unit can garrison the Watchtower. So he is now also partying in here with his friends, the ogres. So the Thunderstrike Brotherhood's going to come down. So Thunderstrike Brotherhood's going to actually wait a second for these guys to run. And they're going to run 6 inches, which is not going to help my plan, which has now failed. Because he's moved too close, and there's no way for me to get these guys to not be able to attack the building. That's life. Actually, they would be in behind, because they were all behind before. The Liberators and the Thunderstrike Brother are going to hold off, but these Retributors are actually going to arrive. And arrive in behind their buddies. So more than 9 from the enemy. That's going to end up being everybody coming down. It's just them from the Thunderstrike Brotherhood. So we're going to move Lord Celestin. He's going to go like, yeah, he goes 10. Doesn't really matter where he's facing, but it's cooler if he's facing the Green Knight. Like that. My friend the Wiz, he's going to walk over here. Movement phase over. Let's do some shooting. We'll start by picking a point near the battlefield and doing some lightning breath from the Dracoth. So on a 4+, it'll hit him because he's within 2 of the point. Misses. Battle round 3. Dyson off. He's got to get me out of this tower. You get to go first. This is the round though, because at the end of the next round, the game could just end. On Duardin. Where are you going to go? Phase, he's going to get +1 to hit.
Yeah.
And then, of course, reroll 1s for the
Reroll
Grumblers.
1s.
Thunder's going to move up.
Just
There's no penalty not to, just that everybody's within 22 because they have a 6-inch range boost right now with Grim nearby. They are in range, so everybody can shoot the tower.
Plenty.
I'm just going to shuffle up. The cannon also moving into range just to shoot some other people or to get some line of sight.
And be closer to Grim.
Yeah.
In case.
Slayerbrick's moving on up. Moving up forward, Mr. Slayer Man, Ungrim Iron Fist. And the Avatars of War, Super Slayer with his awesome severed overhead. He's showing to the Iron Guts being like, this is what's going to happen. This is what's coming. They are moved up. And then these guys also move up their 4 because there's no running and charging. Just remember, we've got the removable trees if you just want to move them through. That'll look like easier. There they are at the end of their move.
Perfect.
Movement's over. Shoot some guns. Oh wait, clip clop. Don't forget about him. I believe he has a 10-inch move. He's got to stay 3 inches away.
I'm just gonna. What?
Go for it. That's the immune to battle shock
Okay,
for
so
all
he's
my
got no
the
buffs on
24.
him right now,
Nope,
other than
nothing at all.
just normal. So I'll just move him 3 away.
Shooting guns. Where they going?
We'll shoot the Thunders.
Into the guts.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan. 20 guys. I get plus 1 to hit. 20 shots, 3s and 3s right now because he's got more than 20 guys. Or he's got 20 or more guys. So 3s to hit.
Yeah.
1s and 2s go away. And then naturally 3s to wound. And that looks like 6 saves. Okay. So I save on a 4+. I'm -1 to my dice rolls because of your rend. I am +1 to my dice rolls for Mystic Shield and +1 from the terrain modifier. So right now I am +1 overall, which means I'm saving on 3s. So that'll be 2 wounds. There's a guy with 2 wounds left, so he is dead. Grim.
Yep.
Now you could also choose to shoot the Lord Relic you realize, because all distances to him would be measured to the building as well. Shots from his foe raker. That's a big 1. I think it's 3s and 3s.
Yeah.
Just get rid of that dice. That dice is fired. And a clock. 1. And then wounds on 2. Good. Rend -2, you said?
Yeah. Yeah.
And who's this into?
The Iron Guts.
You sure? Okay.
Yes.
So they have a
almost 100%.
4+ save then from Mystic Shield and the cover. They're good. Organ gun.
Yes. 2
barrels.
Barrels.
Don't all 1. I'm really sorry at this point, just so you know. Really, really sorry. maybe next time. Maybe next time, more Bretonnians, less more machine crews. That's not his fault. It's the organ gun's fault. He's charging where? Well, you just who's charging, roll, and then they can go where they want.
Right. So we'll go.
Slayers. We'll actually be Ungrim first, because otherwise he's gonna be in the way.
Ungrim first.
He's going. It's 9. Lots.
So he'll go into here.
Okay, right into the building. Slayers from the Himalayas.
Yeah.
5. You guys make it into the building, and then that just means Paladin moves later for everybody else in behind. All them moseying towards the Watchtower. So who else is charging? The Beards.
Yeah, the Longbeards.
Better to charge than be charged. 5. See if you got range. It's gonna be 5.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good. They pile out of the woods into the Liberators. They're gonna charge for the hammers. They're looking for a 10 here. Get an 8, so not range. Right. He's rolling anything. Where's he want to go? He can just sidestep me if he wants.
6, yeah. Does he have the range there? No, he doesn't.
6.5. Remember, you get half for free.
Yeah, it's not even. It's
Okay.
full 7, so he's gonna have to go in here.
All right, so pick a combat to go first. Who would you like to have fight?
The Slayers.
The Slayers are going to go first. Sounds good. They get to make 3-inch pylons towards the closest enemy model. All right, so it looks like most of the Slayers managed to get themselves into range of the Watchtower. So count them up and make some swings.
Yeah.
Attacks. 2s to hit right now because I have more than 1 wound.
And rerolling 1s.
And rerolling 1s to wound. So rerolling all those
Thank God I
1s.
got
This is gross.
Yeah.
And then they wound on 2s because I have more than 1 wound. So he hits me 15
all
times. And then wounds on 2s. Dose. And no rerolls for that. So 14 wounds he's caused here. So I have a 2+ save, luckily, because of Mystic Shield and being in a building. Here we go. 14 2+ saves. Let's see how many wounds he causes. Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4. So he kills a dead gut. I should have mentioned... oh, no, it doesn't matter. He killed that with shooting just this round. So you've killed 2 now for Battle Shock this turn. So I get to nominate you to fight, don't I? Well, I'd like to try and kill Ungrim, because he only has 5 wounds. Oh, these 2 guys. Yeah, you got 2 guys fighting Liberators. Max 2s to hit, and they have more than 1 wound, so 2s to wound. That was 4 6s. That was impressive. And 3 wounds. All right, so I have 4+ saves, rerolling 1s for my Sigmarite shields. Rerolling 1s. Nope, it's 1 wound, so 1 guy's 1 wound on that unit. All right, so now I get to try and swing on you. Well, let's do Mr. Iron Gut, because why wouldn't I do Mr. Iron Gut? He's going to swing into Ungrim. Other option is I could do Lord Celestant. What do I do? Try and kill this guy. Let's do Lord Celestant. What the heck? Why not? He's gonna attack your Green Knight. So he doesn't bother piling in because he's already melee. He's gonna hit you on 3s with his Tempestus Hammer. He's going to hit you twice. He's going to wound you on 2s, this Tempestus Hammer. Wound you twice. You never suffer rend because you're ethereal.
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead and make 2 3+ saves. Take D3 wounds. Do you reroll 1s?
I get that 6.
I know, it's not mortal.
Only against spell?
It's only against mortal. It's only against mortal wounds.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So you take 3 wounds, you have 1 left.
1 left.
And then the Dracoth gets to attack with 3 attacks. Just gonna get 1 through here, 3s to hit. And then 3s to wound. 1 wound, make a save, 3+. Gotcha, you're alive. He's gonna pile in. Longbeard's piling in. 11 attacks, because there's a champion in there. Striking into my Liberators. Now, one guy here could definitely swing into my Retributors if you decide you wanted to. 4s to hit. And then 3s to wound. You get some rend here. That's 4 wounds. Rend -1. And we discovered the other day actually that rend and even buffs like +1s are applied all before, or sorry, after you do any rerolling. So rerolls take place before any modifiers get put in, which is interesting. So because normally with rend, I wouldn't be able to reroll 1s, I'd reroll 2s because you'd be -1.
Right.
But you do rerolls first. So you reroll the natural ones, not the other ones.
Okay.
So that was how many? 4? 5?
4.
4. Okay. So at -1 rends, I need 5s here. And I reroll any 1s, but I didn't get any 1s. So that's 3 wounds. So it's a whole dead guy and the partially dead guy that was already there. I get to nominate a unit now. I'm going to nominate the Iron Gut. And he's going to bash Ungrim in the face with 4 attacks. Sorry, 3 attacks rather. Murder him. 4s. 2 hits. 3s to wound. Both wounds. Rend -1. Make 2 saves. You take 6 wounds. 4+, -1. He makes 1, fails 1, and then 6 up to ignore it. Nope. So he's going to take 3 wounds. Who's next on your team?
He's the only one that hasn't attacked. Oh no, Green Knight. But
Yeah,
he's
Green
already
Knight,
been
that's right.
attacked. So I might as well use him. I'll use Ungrim.
Ungrim? He's going to swing. Sounds good.
It doesn't matter at this point.
3's winning on 2s, Ungrim's attacks. And then 2s. It's going to get... Stop it, Green Knight. He's going to get 3 wounds. So that's going to be at Rend -1, you said? 2. All right, so and this is into who? The Iron Gut or the...
The Iron Gut.
Okay. Yeah. So my Mystic Shield bonus and my Terrain bonus will go away. And I'll just get a 4+ save. None.
How many did you fail?
3.
They're all damaged too.
Ha! He's deleted. Oh. Who wants to go now? I think it's your time to shine, Lord Relictor. Show Ungrim what's what. We're going to Ungrim you in the face. I got 4 attacks sitting on 3s. And then wounding on 3s. 1 wound, Rend -1.
So 5 up, 6 up.
5 up. Good. Dominate. I think you've got the Green Knight left.
Yeah.
4 attacks, 3s and 3s here from the Dolorous Blade. And there's 3s to wound now. 1. So Rend -1. I've got a 3+ save, goes to a 4+ for Lord Celestin. He's good. And then your Shadow Steed gets 2 attacks, 4s and 3s with 1 damage. 1, 3s to wound. Wounds, 3+. Good. Kind of pinned where he is. He's got nowhere to go because to move towards the closest model, I can't go through my friends. So they're just going to stay where they are. So Liberators, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 that will go into the Longbeards. So that's going to be with the Prime, 9 attacks. On 4s, because you do not prog Layla the Tyrant. And then we're doing 3s for the Warhammers. Warhammer! Well, 1, 2, 3. 3.
Good.
Make them all. And then we've got one guy, actually one of those was a Grand Hammer, I forgot, but whatever, didn't do anything. And then this guy's gonna go swing into the Slayas, 2 attacks, 4s, 1 and 3s. Doesn't do any wounds. So then you're done with all of your activations, so I get to pile again. So we're gonna pile him around a little bit, and these guys will pile in. Mm-hmm. 2 of them are fighting, and it's not the Prime, so it's 4 attacks into the Longbeards again. 6s are just 2 mortal wounds. There's 2 mortal wounds and nothing else. So 2 guys die. And that's that for them. So that is all of my combat. So Battle Shock, they're all dead. Yep. The Liberators took 2 casualties, but they're immune to Battle Shock because of Lord Celestin.
Yes,
2. I think they're Courage a bajillion right now because you've got Banner. 6. Oh, so 1 guy flees, but he halves it, but that's still round up to 1.
Still 1.
Yeah. On to the third turn, or third battle round. It's my turn. And I get to do some killing. Start off with Liberators. They're going to liberate 9 inches away from these Slayers. Thunder struck in. And then we've got the Prosecutors, We'll go them 9 inches over here. Okay, so the Thunderstrike Brotherhood arriving to save the day. And they should have done the moon phase. So I should probably do my hero phase. So this guy's Inspiring Presence again. He's going to do the Brotherhood one where it's all Brotherhood models in 24. This guy is going to do a Healing Storm. Does he want to do a Healing Storm? Yeah, he's going to do Healing Storm into the Liberators. 3+. He does. D3 wounds go back into the unit. So that's 3 wounds. So 2 guys come back, one of whom's wounded. The Healing Storm doesn't do anything because it has to be a guy on the table. You can't bring back models. Right. You actually just heal dudes. So we'll say that was a Lightning Storm instead, and we'll do it into your Slayers. So your Slayers take 3 wounds. So 1/5 just to cancel the spell before the wounds go through.
I think.
Or is it each wound?
I think
plus. Nope. So they take D3 mortal wounds, and that was a 5. So 3 guys get vaporized. Okay. So I think that's all my hero phase stuff except for you. You guys are going to... What do you want to do? You are going to Mystic Shield the Lord Relictor. Give him a 1+ save. Why not? On a 6. Or 5, rather. So it's a 6, because the 5 was the +1 from the Hurricane. So he is now Mystic Shielded again inside the building. Alright, so now my action movement phase. These guys will arrive. Which is why I couldn't Mystic Shield them, because they're actually not here yet. And then we'll do some shooting. So shoot some guns. Lord Celestant is going to pick a point right here. So it's going to be within 2 inches of Ungrim. I think it's going to be within 2 inches of these Longbeards. So all 3 of these units, we just measured 4 inches between Ungrim and that one Longbeard. Then I will hit them on a 4+. The Longbeards, yes, they take D3 mortal wounds, but it's shooting, so it's not a magic attack, so the thing won't cancel it.
Okay, it's shooting.
So 3 guys get vaporized. And then the Slayers on a 4+, they get not hit. And then Ungrim on a 4+. Nope. These fellas are going to throw some hammers into the Slayers. 6 Celestial Hammers on a 4+, rerolling 1s. Hit ya 4 times, wounding on a 4. So there's 2 saves if you have any for the Slayers. 6+ saves, no rend. Nope, so 2 dead Slayers. So charges, we're going to try and charge... Well, I was just gonna see how far they can go. I need at least a 9. I get a 5, so I'm not going anywhere. Let's see how far away the Liberators are now from these Slayers. Liberators need a 10 now to get the Slayers, which they get. Combat phase. So the Liberators managed to make it in. The Prosecutors did not. How are we gonna do this? Well, I think we're just gonna wake up and time to die your general with the this guy. So, here we go. Lord Relictor swinging to Ungrim. How many wounds do you got left? 3? Is this a good idea, or is piling in the Liberators a good idea?
Well, if you get him, it's a good idea. If you don't get him, it's
No, I know, it's true.
Right? It's like...
Those are wise words. Right? You know what? I think I'm actually going to pile in the Liberators instead. Not very many guys in melee, but it's actually, I think, my better bet. So I've got 4 regular attacks with hammers, hitting on 4s, and then wounding on 3s. There's 2 wounds.
No rend?
No rend. So 6s. Nope. So they get the death blow attacks.
Yeah, they get their death blow.
So 4+ back, they get mortal wounds to me. 1.
Mortal wound.
So they take a wound. We'll put it on this fella. And then 2 guys are dead, yep. And now I've got my Grand Sword, which hits on 3s, wounds on 4s, doing damage too.
I'm taking 1 away. Is he within?
Oh, what all happens at the same time?
Oh,
you actually total this up before we even make saves.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
Hits once, wounds on a 4 wounds. So you'd make 1 at rend -1. So then just the mortal wound back.
Got it.
What you do, so another mortal wounds, it's going to kill Liberator. Damage 2, so it's going to pull out 2.
So I would have
another mortal wound roll because another guy would die.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just getting the timing wrong on this because technically we'd be applying all the damage at the end. You got it.
Right.
Okay, so over to you to pick a unit. Those Liberators have now fought. It's going to go first. He's feeling pretty good that Ungrim can survive.
Yeah.
Until he gets the swing.
Yeah. So
you've got 4 3s and 3s. 3 hits, 3s to wound. 2 wounds, -1 rend, so 4+ armor. Make 1.
Is it
damage 2, so I get down to 5 wounds. 3s. And those are both wounds. No rend though.
Yep.
So 3's back. No, 2 more. Uh-oh. Got 4 wounds on me. Bad. So I guess I gotta take the bet now. Can the Lord Relictor kill your Ungrim Iron Fist? Which I'm gonna try and do. He's going to swing out of the building there on you. So I've got 4 attacks, 3s and 3s, rend -1, damage 1. So 4 3s. Can't kill you because you got 3 wounds left, and then 3s to wound. 1 wound, 1 rend -1. So you get a 5, and then your 6+ shrug. That's rend -1. Take a wound. They kind of... Don't you have some kind of shrug? Makes it 6, which he ignores. So you got 3 wounds left.
Yeah.
Longbeards are going next. They're going to swing into the Liberators. 4s and 3s is 5 attacks. Nicely done. And 3s to wound. And these are rend -1 because they've got the big giant axes. So I need 5s here, rerolling 1s. Rerolling 1s. Nope, it's like 2 wounds. That's a dead Liberator. We'll kill you because you were doing nothing last round. I think it's time to do Liberators. We're just going to go like, yeah, and like, yeah. And I don't think I can actually break coherency. I know people have argued that we can, but it feels weird that we can, so I'm not going to. And so that means we are going to start swinging. So I got 2 guys with hammers into that 1 Giant Slayer. 4s and 3s. 4s and 3s. Does wound. And then 1 prime with 3 attacks into the Longbeards, hitting twice when on 3s. 2 wounds, 2 regular saves of 4+. Take them both. And then the Grand Hammer, he's going to swing on you 2 attacks. 4s to hit, hits twice, and then 3s to wound. At rend -1. No wounds. Well done. So it's over to you. He's going to swing to Lord Relictor. He's got 4.
And he's...
Fighting a guy with more than 1 wound still, so I think he still gets the +1 to hit. So 3s to hit here, and then 2s to wound, because he has a guy who's more than 1 wound as a target. So 3 6s.
Really wants to kill that
Okay,
guy.
what's the rend?
2. And a damage 2.
So that offsets my Mystic Shield on my terrain, so I've just got a 3+ save. Of which I only make 1, so he has 4 wounds. He's got 1 wound left on Lord Relictor. So I am now going to go with... Let's do these guys, and they're going to pile in. And make murder. 7 attacks because of the prime. If I roll 2 6s here, the unit just gets deleted. I get 1 6. So that's 2 mortal wounds automatically. And then these ones on 3s. 3 more saves at rend -1. So 3 5+s, you got to make them all. Don't even know what that is. That didn't really matter. So that's damage 2, so it totals up to 4 wounds, and those guys get pulled off. Giant Slayer actually has no rend, so he can't hurt Lord Relictor right now because he's currently got a 1+ save. He's got +1 for Mystic Shield and +1 for being in terrain. So because he has no rend, his target's going to have to be the Liberators. Hitting on 2s, winning on 2s right now because of all of his buffs, but ironically, didn't hit all. And wounds, 1. So I got a 4+ save here, rerolling 1s. Nope, take a wound. Guys got 1 left. Alright, so my last thing to activate is the Lord Celestant, and he's going to punk the Green Knight, hopefully. So we've got 3 attacks with his Tempestus Hammer on 3s. And then wound on 2s. 2. No, you never get rended, so 2 3+ saves. Fail 1. No, he lives. Come on, Dracoth. 3s. And 3s. Make me 2 more saves. Dead. Gets eaten. He doesn't. So this could be the final battle round right now. I really need this initiative roll because I need to kill Ungrim and I need to heal my Lord Relictor like bad. So let's see who gets the initiative. Big turn. Cha-chia! Oh, tied. We go again. Hey! I got it! We're going first. We're going to Lord of the Host again, so all the units within 24 are immune to Battle Shock, which is, again, why I didn't take Battle Shock last turn. Oh, sorry, they're immune to Battle Shock too, aren't they? Yeah, the Slayers are, so you didn't have to worry about that. Sorry, that one Slayer does need to make a Battle Shock test, because he's Bravery 9, and he will bugger off. Okay, so he's used Lord of the Host. We're going to Healing Storm the Lord Relictor. He's going to do it to himself. He does. He gets D3 wounds back. 1, so he's got 2 wounds now. Mystic Shield, once again, the guy's in the building. Goes off. Retribution's going to go 4. And just come around because they are not engaged. Lord Celestant's just going to move himself not quite within 3. These big fellas are going to fly their 12. So 8. And then 4 more. Phase, Dracoth. He's going to attempt to Flame Lightning Breath your Ungrim again. On 4. Does it. D3 mortal wounds, but you get to your shrug. On a 6, you shrug it. 6. Nope. So D3. Just 1. It's got 2 left. Cheaters. They're going to put all their big bada boom into Mr. Ungrim Iron Fist. On 4s, we're rolling 1s. This could be it. And on 4s, we wound. 3 wounds, 3 saves, 4+, no rend. 4+. 2 6s. You need 1 6 here. Dead. Hammer in the face. Alright, so charges in the charge phase. These Liberators are going to attempt to charge. 7. That should get me into the hammers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you want to just pile them as close as they can.
Sure.
So closest guy goes as far as he can, and then everybody else goes as far as
So
they can
he
too.
can't quite come across.
He just needs to go as deep in as he can,
Right,
so everybody
so
else
he's
can
gonna
pile
come-
later. You're just gonna go for it as well. Nope. No move. And then the other unit of liberators, now they're not engaged, are gonna go for it. They go 6 now. See if they go 8. Don't think so. Okay, so combat step. I will pick them to fight because they're the only ones who can. We're gonna do some pile-ins. He'll just pile so that he's within an inch. These guys will pile as close as they can, but they're not gonna get in. 2, 3, 4 normal dudes. Blade actually doesn't have reach. I'm thinking of silly iron guts that have reach. So he's not gonna get to fight. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 guys. The prime is 9 attacks. 5 and 4. Luckily, the Grand Hammer is sticking out of his base, so it's a little bit easier to get him in. The Grand Sword's not. So I'm going to hit on 4s. And then wound on 3s. 2 wounds. Regular saves. 4 up. Yep. And the pass one, fail one. One guy gets pulled. And then they get to swing back.
Yeah.
So that's going to be 4.
Yeah, 4 plus 1.
So 5 attacks with their great
Oh no,
hammers.
they each have 2 each. Yeah.
It's going to be 8, 9. And 3s. Their hammers of murder. And then 3s to wounds. Looks like 4, and they're rend 1.
Yep.
So 5 pluses, rerolling 1s. Rerolling 1s. I pass 1. So 1 guy's dead, and then 1 guy's sitting on a wound. Let me get him. Combats.
So,
And this was top. So, yeah, Battle Shock for you, Battle Shock for me. I lost 1. Bravery 6, but I'm immune right now because Lord Celestin's.
7.
Your game could end after this. You gotta kill this guy. Kill him with guns.
Yeah.
Dwarves moving on up. Going for their last play for the tower here. At the end of their move. You didn't have a general left, so there's no hero phase. Shooty. Oh, sorry, 4+ though. Green Knight
Yeah.
comes back.
That's another charge potential. And he
Whoa!
does.
And he's gonna show up right
I'll
here,
just go-
guaranteed.
Yeah.
Somewhere 9 inches away from the. Well, you just put him right here, and he's 9
Yeah.
inches away from everybody. There he is, the hero you need, not the hero you want.
Got to do anything?
Shooting the liberators.
Let's.
How many barrels? How many barrels are you gonna shoot?
Let's dwarf it up. 3.
Okay.
3.
3? What do you need to roll?
Just not 1 or 2.
Okay. Good.
So we're good.
3 barrels. He's gonna make up for all of his past wrongdoing right now.
3d6.
And the liberators.
Shots.
10 shots.
Yeah.
3s into that unit. 1s and 2s go away. Not a bad start. 3s to wound. So I'm gonna get 5s
A lot of 1s.
and reroll 1s, but I make them both. And double shotting, yep, 4s. Who gets 1, 2s to wounds. Gets it, rend -2, so 6s. Nope, d6 wounds. Bam! There's
There we
2, 3 dead guys. That's 3 dead liberators. Blarp. 20 shots, 3s and 3s into the liberators there from the dwarves. 1s, 2s go away. 2s to wound. Uh-oh. So that's going to be 7 saves -1. Alright, so 5s, rerolling 1s. None. That's the Longbeards are now free to do as they like. What would you like to do with good old Grim? You're gonna get rowdy. Try and put a wound on the big boy. Grim's gonna do some shots into this Liberator squad. 6 shots. Give me 1. 3s and 3s. Doesn't play right here. Everybody charging the tower. Who can? Do the most important one first.
Yes.
Come on, Green Knight. No, do him last. He's got to be 9 away, so he's exactly 9 away. Why would you even consider going anywhere else? This is all that matters. The game might end.
Yeah,
Green Knight, how far does he go? No, he goes nowhere. Grim?
He needs a
Probably 8. 8.5. No, it's 9-2.
9. Yeah.
Uh-oh. Come on, Hammers. Get him, Hammers. Oh, this guy's an 11. Nope.
It's the same roll 3 times.
Get new dice! Get new dice! Those dice are terrible. Hammer time. He's a 7.
Yeah.
7.5. Oh, and literally new dice and the same roll.
Literally,
That was eerie. That was
I literally
eerie.
just rolled the same roll.
I don't
4
even know what the
times in a row.
chances of that are. That's terrifying. Well,
I was not supposed to win this game.
apparently not. Well, let's see. Now roll this. You're good at rolling 4s, 1s or 2s and 3s apparently. So see if the game keeps going. 4+. You need to roll 1, 2, 3 here. Game ends. Otherwise 4+. It ends. it ends, and that's game.
Wow.
All right, so there we go. To a man, I had one dude left in the Watchtower, and he managed to not get charged 3 times.
Yeah.
And that was pretty much the game, because I'm pretty sure any one of those units, well, probably not Grim, but the Hammers or the Green Knight, because you would have gone first, you probably could have
done it, yeah.
Because the Hammers are run -1, so what I had to make, if I'd failed 2 + saves, and they're 3s and 3s, you would have 9 attacks.
And the Green Knight.
And the Green Knight's just the Green Knight, so he probably would have queased. Anyway, he's damaged 2. He only has to get 1 through, and I'm dead.
Yeah.
So I got that game based on the fact that your War Machines betrayed you in a terrifying way. They may end up under the back wheel of his car when he gets here tonight.
Grim was pissed.
He's not happy. He's snapping some necks later.
Yeah.
And then the inability of you to roll a 9 on. Or 9 or 10 on 4 chances.
4 times.
Yeah, you rolled a 1 and a 3 4 times. That was like, I felt like time, like maybe we've been kidnapped by aliens in this time somewhere, and we watched the same dice roll loop like 3 times. That was a glitch in the Matrix. Yeah, something's happening. We're being transferred to new battery pods or something. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that. We hadn't played Age of Sigmar in a while, and that was super cool. It was great to see your dwarves out. I had fun with my Stormcast, and I've added some units. We'll see you for more Realms of Conflict in the future, guys. Until then, happy game.